Hello and welcome thine faces back to ONI, which stands for Oxygen Not Included, where I just got another achievement. Let me see what it is. They got better. Cure a sick duplicant of a disease. I'm not sure how I did that. I also got slick earlier, but I wasn't recording when I got that. I did build the sick bay, because I keep seeing the advanced doctor station medical supplies 100 grams needed, and that wasn't doing anything, so I was like, well, let's try the sick bay, let's see what it does. Allows duplicants to administer basic treatment to sick duplicants. I don't know, but apparently we did it, and that's good because that achievement was kind of a weird one for me. I've been cooking through the game just a bit. Power continues to be a super random and frustrating thing for me. Like, there goes a little bit of hydrogen. Why? I don't know. Because it's like, this thing seems to be going all the time. I'll disable that building, and then the batteries will die. And I'll start losing rad bolts. Hey, there's another achievement. Pulling back the veil. What's this one? Reveal 80% of the map. And we got Ashcan down here doing some digging. Just getting granite and exploring. I found that's a volcano and that's a volcano. And I could definitely put those to use for some... if I can think of the right words. Steam turbines. Ceiling clips. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. I thought that was on the other planet. That would be trouble. I just can't build steam turbines yet because I do not yet have plastic. But I'm getting in the works for plastic. I ran this water up to this thing, but I still need to activate them on the other side. And I'm getting ready to try to put an oil refinery in right here, and maybe the plastic makers up right here. That's why I have them digging on this side of things. I think I'm going to finally put in some exosuits. I did an exosuit forge and I made 3 of them. Right in here. And this is where we'll just do the oil refinery into petroleum. And we'll just do exosuits into here, and we won't worry about, like, the gases and whatnot. We'll just let this be horrible. Whenever they finally get around to doing that, that is. So I think... It's like, it won't let me destroy it? Okay, it will. Not that I really want to, because I can't move this thing. I wish you could move that thing. Copy? It gives me a manual generator. That is not a manual generator, my friend. Yeah, I don't know for sure exactly how I want to lay that out. Over here on this planet, I dug down into the oil biome. Just at the very least to have a carbon sink so the slicksters would eat the excess carbon dioxide these guys are producing. And Ruby scalded herself, and let me tell you what. When you have a duplicant that already has minus athletics get hurt, it's no fun. It was just redonkulous how slow she was. I put a bog bucket right there just so that I can start getting rid of some of their polluted water and keep this thing from backing up. They are slowly running out of food, though. There's a lot of food they could dig up. But digging food with these guys is kind of problematic. So I'm also putting in a bunch of bog buckets here and this pump. If they will ever get around to it, that would be wonderful. So if I built all the pipe, they just got to build the pump. And I have also, oddly enough, researched a fair bit. We got the space power and valve miniaturization. Not that I have plastic for that yet. And that one, I think that one was already done. But if it wasn't finished, I know I said that I started it, but we finished that one. And now I have them doing the solid control. What I really want is the solid filter. That thing's handy, but that requires space research. But just to keep my researcher busy, but I think it's time to beam him over and activate these 2 teleporters so I can start doing some more stuff. One thing that I am going to need to do on this side is bring out a bunch of pipe. We got the, yeah. Thank you for just misbehaving like you do. Bunch of clean water that I'm gonna need to drop down here somewhere for the oil wells. We have one right there, we have one right there. I tried to dig a little bit through there, and we have a liquid sulfur geyser, which is nice if you're doing Sweetle ranching. I am not, so we're just gonna ignore that for a little while. We're gonna get down here, but considering how much these guys like get burnt, because it's just a little toasty down here, not like a lot, but just a little toasty. Since they get burnt so easily, I need to do some exosuits. I'm gonna do like, I think wall that off right there as soon as they build a little bit more of the pipe, and do an exosuit drop off station right in there and have them run down that way. So long story short, I'm still actually a long ways off from plastics, but we do have Stinky here, who I was thinking was kind of a nice looking duplicate. He's not like the best duplicate, but he's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. Supply is always nice, it's just his traits aren't the best. But we are going to bring in Stinky just so that we have an extra person on this side of things to help try and get stuff done. Because it's like I have the research done, I just don't have the manpower and the experience on this planet. And I'm not that good at multitasking that too. But we are ranching plug slugs. They're making lots of hydrogen. I would like to set up the mini pumps to start pumping that hydrogen and get a hydrogen generator going. But that's yet again another thing that I'm not prepared for. Yeah, we don't need that. Just in terms of getting enough duplicates to do the things that I need them to do on this side. But yeah, I think now that I got you all caught up, I did also, one last thing, is I have a full roll of solar panels on this side. That's all solar panels. We can get these batteries about halfway full before they start draining off. Yeah, it's funny because the power's going up. We're going into the afternoon. They're generating more, but you see the power slowly dropping there. So this side of things, I'm going to kind of reserve for rockets. I do want to cut this whole thing. That's 4, so we'll do it right there, and then 3 across that way. Just want to cut this down to the same level. But I don't want to build a lot of stuff over here because the rocket's exhaust will be super hot and just absolutely cook things. It will not be fun. See, I need to build across to here and dig that out just so we can keep this going. I haven't done an awful lot of my metal refinery. I am tracking my iron just for the fun of it because iron is steel and steel is delicious. But without the power generation to back it up, it's kind of a dangerous task. And I got this hot water geyser here. I was hoping, and I bet you that's another volcano right there, just because the 3 tiles wide tends to be volcanoes, whereas 4 tiles wide tends to be geysers. Apparently hydrogen geysers are still in the game. I'm just not lucky enough to find any of them. We can do like another 2 across that way just to clean this out for some more granite. About out of water there. Just about. I did get all the water out of there, so we're just about all cleaned up on that side of things with clean water. I mean, I got this right here, but I'm not going to be doing anything elaborate with this. This is just going to be a little bit of a wasting pool. What I need to do is build the ladder down and a pump right there. And then I can start doing stuff with this water. I'll run it through like a sieve and a desalinifier. But then it'll be kind of hot water, and then I might run it like through here to cool it off, and then down into the base to do stuff. But I still got all of this water to handle. I've just about got all this cleaned up air-wise. I got a bunch of deodorizers in here. There's a little bit here still that I should try and take care of, just for the slime long of it. One there and one there. Power. Just drop that down. Yeah, why not? Doesn't really look pretty, but I don't want to run the heavy wire all the way over. And then I just kind of locked this up so that this polluted air stays there and nasty. I don't really want to start cleaning it because 1, there's a lot of it, and 2, it will overpressurize. With these things making clean water, the polluted water will off gas, and it just starts getting kind of messy. But yeah, I think I need to clean out all of this polluted water before I need to worry too much about this. But yeah. Oh, Joshua. Okay, just get that built, and then don't worry about coming down here ever again until you get Atmo suits. These guys are so slow. And more research done. That would be the solid control. A lot of that has to do with space. What are those? Into rocket storage. Interesting. So I bet you that's for like the inside of a rocket, kind of like how the power plug is. I don't know for sure. Most of that stuff's rocket. We care about the shutoff, the receptacle, and the meter. But really those become most powerful as soon as we can get the solid filter. Meter is good because I can like control how much stuff gets sent to another planet per day. But it's still super frustrating using these things, because if you want to send over just like a little bit, it'll be like, oh, you mean everything that you have on another planet? It's like, no, I did not. But I do think it is time. I'm sure the teleporter is recharged by now. We send over Devin so that he can activate those other things. And I can start sending them, I don't know, like at least some basic supplies, like maybe some glass for a solar panel. Even though they have the plug slugs. The more the merrier. We'll even let him keep his oxygen mask. Ooh. One thing that I am going to want to do, though, is make sure that he has a way out. So we'll do a real hefty dig right there as he pops in there. Teleport. Away! And there we go. I'm gonna hit that. We're gonna activate. Hit that. Hit activate. And let Devin go do his work. Joshua, you got really toasted, didn't you? Like you are just crawling along. I guess we ought to put you in the medical cot, even though we don't have a medical person. Maybe we should have paid a little bit more attention to the cycle where we were at time-wise. Devin might be spending the night here. Just because there's one. Did you already get that one? Nope. Well, My guy, thank you for helping. Oh, he can't move there. Oh, no. I did not plan this out very well. So they can get up there. It's right there. We need to get a ladder right there. So they can climb 2 through the water, 2. Yep, fun stuff. Stinky, where's Devin? Oh, he just stopped to go to the bathroom. I guess you're spending the night here, dude. Sprinting along faster than the camera can scroll. Yeah, just stop and eat their food. Why not? They don't need it anyways. Just having to tell Devin to move up here because he's so concerned with helping them with all of their daily tasks, which is awfully nice of you, Devin, but you don't belong on this planet. This is not your home. You're here to do this thing. Just speed through this. Yep, you swipe that screen, you do it real good. I know you're holding your breath. It's not done yet. I know your mask is out of oxygen, but why don't you just, like, move it down? Okay. There we go. Now... Oh. That's interesting. I don't... Devin. Can we teleport to different planets? Is that a thing? Teleport. Get out of here. Get back home. There we go. And back to your duties. I think I'm going to put the oxygen refiner, or not the oxygen, petroleum refinery right in here. We'll just kind of seal it up with some insulation, of which we have a fair bit of, thanks to that auto sweeper doing auto sweeper stuff. And do, like, I don't know, some sort of a liquid lock. I haven't really mapped it all out in my head, but I like how close this, if I can click the right tab, this output is. So we're just going to do some insulated pipe out of ceramic. Yes, because ceramic is great. And drop that down like that for now. Just wait for him to finish that. Well, I've been at this for a while. I just noticed these bins are pretty full, so we'll do a little copy empty. Like so. We're about out of water, which is fine. Because I have all this water that I can start using. I'm still not ready for oil. I've got, like, all the infrastructure in place. I just had to destroy that so I can connect that pipe. This gas pump is going to be there for when this fills up with natural gas and I can do something with that. That's a ways away. So, and then I got polymer presses right there, all plumbed up. They got that. They got their power. I could put a few more on this line if I needed to. And I did a duplicate motion detector and a light here to give increased productivity. I have 2 Atmo docks ready to go. They've got oxygen coming up to them. I don't think I've powered them yet. I wanted to see... Yeah, I can use that same line. Wanted to make sure that I had enough juice. That's crazy. Let's cancel that. And then I'm going to fill this up with water. so that we get a liquid lock going on here. And then all I need is oil to come out through there, and I'm ready to start making plastics. The problem with that is waiting for Driptopia? Dripilla to get going. I did build docks. I haven't sent suits over yet. I haven't actually locked. I haven't put a station there because I want them to be able to go get lead. I'm skeptical about hooking this up to the grid just yet. So I've built like a power transformer and all that, but it's going to stay duplicate powered for right now. I just need to send over some suits whenever they get done. Did a little bit of oxygen cleaning. I'm like trying to condense all the stuff to this spot. It'll be a while before that happens and I can actually do any of that. So the off-gassing of polluted oxygen is going to keep them busy for quite a while. Ruby, you just don't. Not Joshua. Joshua, you're good, but Ruby, don't go through there. You are way too slow for such things. I need to get like a running room and just put her on a treadmill for a good long while. What I need to do is set up a gas pump right there. I don't think we have any carbon dioxide that I need to worry about on this side of things for a little while. So we can do a very sketchy quick supply. Run some wire to ya. Yeah, there's some carbon dioxide floating around, but it's not going to be over here for a while. I have tried to send them some sand. Let's see if they've supplied it yet. Where it is? Right here. I said sand, but no one has filled it. I don't know if that has to be on for them to consider it. I have it priority 9. Oh, manual use. Herkadur. Herkadurkadur. Yeah, that would be why they haven't filled it up with anything yet. Yeah, I don't know for sure what I'm gonna do with any of this here for a while. Maybe I'll get them to start running that out just so that it's there. And connect you. Wrong element. Did we already get some hydrogen? We did. What is... I don't know. Okay, so something that I was working on, I haven't got very far with it, was a ore gate, because it looks like this thing is just getting too much pressure. So I wanted to do an ore gate if the battery is dead or if there's too much pressure, because then we can set that to turn on. Let's see. Construction. We're going to do this at a 9. That way this will turn on and burn excess hydrogen if we just get too much pressure. And then hopefully we won't have this happening. That right there. Where it starts breaking my suits. 'Cause I don't need that. It'd be nice if I could catch that, but it's just gonna hit there. We're gonna get another one too. Oh, no, yay, thank you for going the wrong way. But yeah. Picking up granite, I guess. Sure. We'll just get some carbon dioxide in there too, because why not? Yep, right there. Here's hoping that finds its way to a vent. That's still unreachable? What do I need to do to... You can't make that jump. Thinking. It's like I could open this door right here and just let a bunch of hydrogen out. I guess that's what I'm going to do. We're just going to open that up. We're going to kill access to that door. And we'll just let them... Hopefully we don't lose too much hydrogen too fast. And I guess they're going to fix that suit. Excuse me. And done. I locked Meep in there just to make sure that he would finish this thing. 150. If it is above, send a green signal. And we don't have that much in there yet. Well... Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's green. That might be a bit much just yet. But we'll find out. We'll watch it a little bit. The priority of 9, please. Put that there. And deconstruct not the gate. The gate can stay, but I just need to break that wire right there. And then we can set the battery back down to something like 50%. And there we go. So now, I did build the wire, just got to connect it like that. There we go. So if this gets over pressure, over what should be a safe pressure for this, then it'll turn on all those. Or if the battery is just about dead. Either one of those two things will turn on those hydrogen generators. And that should fix my problem. Yes. I like it. Okay. No. Excuse me. I think... Oh, it's not fixing my problem. Gotta set this to a lower. Let's do 1,000. Burn off that hydrogen, please. Because we're getting these little packets. Let's just, for now, disable auto repair on that. And I think one of the things that I want to do... I know, it feels like we have too many lines going on right here. So I think I'm going to deconstruct that one right there and then supply these two into just this one. And then that one can supply this vent and those suits if it needs done. And these two can keep plunking away, because really, ideally, we should have just 3 separate lines come out of this thing so that they can all run at the same time. But yeah, let's do that sooner, please. And I can set this to water. And we are out of water there now. Ooh, we're about to run out of water there too. Okay, so what that means, it's time to hook this up. I think I can actually just deconstruct that liquid bridge and plug everything up like that. I think that'll work just fine. And deconstruct. Well, I actually have a little bit of a plan for this stuff, so maybe just that little bit for now. Yeah. I need to have some sort of a water source available for the research station and the cooking grill for the lice loaf. Not that, like, we have way too much lice loaf in my opinion. So I've been like cutting it back a little bit more and a little bit more every time. Like food is decayed. How much? Oh, barbecue. Okay. So it's like that we really don't need this much meal ice. It's just kind of going to waste as Triptopia starves. Oof. Okay, so I guess polluted oxygen is super bad for these suits. I thought they could handle it, but I guess not. I'm going to need to build a filter. So there's a fairly simple filter that you can build that works pretty well. Goes a bit like that with a vent right there and gas element sensor right there. And then that up into there. And we'll probably need to connect that. This is a new one that I saw that works pretty well. I'm pretty sure you have to power that, so I'm going to preemptively hook it up. What you do is you set it to, if it's oxygen, send a red signal, anything else, send a green signal, and then oxygen will get sucked through here. This will close because it sends a red signal, and oxygen will go through the pipe. If it's not oxygen, this will open and it'll get dumped out. Now, ideally, a high-pressure gas vent should go right here. Excuse me. But I need plastic for that, and plastic is in short supply. And by short supply, I mean none. I should have just set up a mealwood farm with glossy Drecos, and I probably should still just do that now. Let's do a few more Atmos suits. Not out of iron, though. No, 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 no. Iron is best suited for other things. Let's see. We can send that off. Nice. We shall disallow manual use. We'll just let them send 1 hopper's worth of sand over because we actually do not get any sand here. I have to make my own sand. Oh. I've just really not done this well. That quickly. Hurry, please. That can be a priority now, because we're just going to keep pumping polluted oxygen. Yep. 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 Nice. I am smart. But yeah, we don't get sand over there, so send some sand that way. This little thing I was working on, we need to then connect that right there, like that. Yes. Okay. Nice. I mean, we drained oxygen out of the whole rest of the base, so not great for us there. Oxygen, oxygen, oxygen. We want to... Yeah, wrong element. Oh well. Just have to suck that up for a little while. Yeah, I still need to do blah blah blah, because this thing out of water. Pump, you are no longer needed. Power wire, you are no longer needed. Bottle emptier, you are no longer needed. I do still need to set up some spot for them to pick up water. So like that and like that. And I think the easiest thing to do, and we also don't want that there anymore. Just a lot of that can go out. We can probably deconstruct that. Yeah, deconstruct that too. And then what I want to do is just a little... We're going to have to deconstruct the pitcher pump to be able to build this thing. I need it a little bit wider than that. Any day now. Thank you. We can deconstruct that ladder. And actually wants to move this over one so we can deconstruct that. Yes, 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 yes. And there we go. Harold, I want you not. I don't know if you can move up through that, but we're gonna guess no. So we want to send a green signal if it is below 500 kilograms. Yep. And then this little bit should just fill up with water. When we get enough water, it'll turn off. Water available. I don't know exactly how much they carry at once, but 500 just seems like a nice full tile. Yeah, that's 100 and it's not full. But that'll give them access to water, while also keeping everything else nice and topped off. And this is working a treat as well. So if we check this, you can see there's food poisoning in the water. And if we check this one, you can see there's a lot less food poisoning in the water. And if you check this one, there's no food poisoning in the water. That is because we have a lot of chlorine. Maybe not like a lot, but a consistent layer of chlorine at the bottom, which is what counts, because that's where the liquid reservoir comes into contact with the floor. So that's where it checks to see what sort of gas it's immersed in. It doesn't care about the top, just this bottom layer. And it moves through 3 different containers. So there's a thing about the germs will be killed off because it's in clean water, and it's in chlorine, which is a disinfectant. And it, because of how the game does math, it rounds down or something like that to a certain degree every time it moves one container over. So by sending it through 3 containers, we are drastically cutting the amount of bacteria in place. And it works. Like I say, it works pretty well. Shouldn't need to go in there too often, other than to make sure that that sieve keeps getting its sand. I would like to ranch a poke shell and put it in here, because poke shells eat polluted dirt and excrete sand. So if you put like an auto sweeper in here with a poke shell, then it just forever will take care of itself, which would be a nice thing, but I haven't seen any poke shells yet. So we aren't going to have to worry about germy water, as we can see right there, nice and clean. It's getting to our mealwood nice and clean and going to our air nice and clean. I haven't seen any more hydrogen working its way through, so that's working out just fine. Let's enable auto bottling on that so that we can get some water in there. Excuse me. Now the last thing is to figure out this group. And it looks like my filter is just not going to work until I get a high pressure vent, so hit that with a 9, deconstruct, because we are just chunking that thing. So I'm going to need to figure out a real quick way of cleaning this up, cleaning up the air. Where is my sand? I know I sent a bunch of sand over. Did you use it all already? That be confusing. I guess let's get another load of it up and send it off. That's a lot of sand. Well, I guess 1,000 kilograms, maybe not a lot compared to what these things hold. We'll send another batch. Okay, so while it might be spendy on the power, I've got just a good old-fashioned gas filter. Good old reliable, can't be bricked. Unless things just back up massively right here. Gas filter. So now I'll be cooking. Just about done anytime now. And we're sending sand over. I left the gate open. We'll just watch that number when we get up to a good amount. I'll just turn it off. But there we go. And just see how massively fast this thing gets blocked up. But so we're getting a little oxygen now. Ever so slightly. So the next thing that I could do, I don't know, get a little toasty. I mean, this cold biome is combating it a bit. It's interesting how cold it is just right here. Carbon dioxide geyser. I'm guessing that's a cold carbon dioxide geyser. I didn't uncover it the whole way. But it's not enough to make this safe, and I need to get down here and do some work. 120? It's interesting that it's cooler underneath this biome. Oxygen suit or make them just tank it? I'm not sure. Maybe we'll just give it some time. I'm also a little concerned about this wire. Because it's at max right now. We don't use this thing. We're actually going to destroy this thing. Deconstruct it. But plug slugs aside, yeah, that got used up pretty quick. So I'll tell you what I want to do is do a manual generator in some quiet little nowhere place. Maybe we'll do it just right there where there's a lot of oxygen. And we're gonna build a door. And it's just gonna be for Ruby. And we're gonna make that like a super high priority, and we're gonna have her just run on it all day long. Yeah, because those slugs, they only charge it at night. Let's give it a few more days, I guess. Okay, so we've been letting it run for a few cycles here. We've got not a lot of oxygen, but one more or less full suit. This thing's chugging away. I ended up turning this on just because it was pulling a bit of a vacuum there. Ruby is just running circles right there. That's like the only one that's allowed through that door is her. And that sets to 9 priority, so she just runs on that all day long. But I think I'm ready to try a dig. We'll see. Yeah, see, the problem is I think I'm gonna need Ruby to get down there in her stupid suit. I'm gonna take 5 ever. Let's see, I need refinement. I'm pretty sure refinement. No stations? Unless I am just blind. Power? Oil refinery. Not a one of you is the oil refinery. Oil well, that's what I need. Oil well. But where? Oh, where is an oil well at? I would have thought for sure it was under refinement. Because that's a polymer press. What am I missing? compost, water seed, desalination, so fertilizer, rock crusher, kiln, sludge, brush, oil, refining gas. It's not there. Utilities. There we go. The only thing we have is lead. I think not. That will not be good. So we're gonna go over here. How much does it take? It is 200. So we've been refining iron. We got a fair bit of iron. I like how much iron we have, but we're gonna turn that off for just a little while. We're gonna do some gold. Overheat temperature 90. I don't know if gold is specifically better than refined, at least in the refined aisle, than copper, but we're gonna do some of that. So we get 200 kilograms. That is what we need, correct? 200? Yes, 200. And make that a decently high priority. And then find my shipment right here. Refined metal. We don't have gold yet, but we will. We will. Turn that on. All of you off, allow manual use. Just getting ready. Just getting ready for whenever we get our metal. I've also been building a little bit of a cooling block over here, just like not at a high priority. Just at a, like that right there, that says 9. I do not want that to be 9. I've been doing it at a 4. Just so that they have something to do. Buildings, just buildings, deconstruct some ladders, and we'll seal it up. We've got radiant pipe going one way, radiant gas going another. I plan to pipe some of this cold water down through in a loop, just kind of passively probably. Fill it up with water and do it passively. Let it run until it gets... I think what I'll do is a closed loop. So it'll come in, and then it'll cycle here till it gets to be a warm temperature, and then we'll kick it out somewhere to be turned into just like clean drinking water or something like that. But we can worry about that later. There we have gold. Gold. Refined metal. Gold. And then we'll see how you guys are doing. And I don't think you're gonna get through until we let Ruby do her dig thing. We do have new duplicant. And I was looking at Ada here and being like, that's just a good duplicant. Again, nothing like super outstanding, that the combination is just wonderful, other than the strength is really high and has high athletics. So we're gonna bring in Ada on this side of things, just to have one more person to do stuff. And then skills. Joshua, you tend to stress out a bit, so we're just gonna leave you where you're at. Ruby, you are good at digging, but you're super slow. So we need like the suit wearing for athletics. Unfortunately, that's not athletics. Construction is not athletics. This right here is the only thing that gives athletics. So we're not going to do anything with you. Stinky. You like to carry stuff, so we'll just let you carry stuff. That won't hurt anything. But I don't think anyone else is going to be super good at digging already. We'll give Ada some strength. We did construction there, yeah. Suppose we could do hard digging there, but I think I'll just bite the bullet and let Ruby down there, even though it will literally take her all day just to get down here. So let's undo that and move her. Well, we'll let her figure it out on her own time. She'll get out of that room. I think I want her fresh as the day starts, because it's literally going to take her all day to get down there. I'm not even joking. When she's in a suit, I bet you it will take her all day. We can do some more sweeps. Just keep people busy around here. Seems like there's some stuff that they're not sweeping. I'm not sure why. I kind of want to send stuff back, like the clay. Send clay back to get turned into ceramic. But I don't want to run a power wire all the way up there. Tell you one thing you guys could do, just to like start killing some time, is give me a backbone of heavy wire. Yes. Don't need that anymore. We can do some heavy wire to this thing and go like that, just because I plan on putting a door there. And I wonder if I do a small power transformer on this side of things, if it will stop a super strong power draw from this wire. Like, will it stop this wire from blowing up when we go to do heavy watts in here? Like when we're going over this wire's load, will the potential load not be throttled by this? Not sure. We're about to find out. And I guess we can, I don't know, move some batteries down here or something. Yeah, just more time. Here we go. See that? Mm-hmm. You might honestly die down here. Run out of oxygen. It's possible. Great TV right here. Just got an increase to her athletics. I assume that's what that was. We didn't see exactly. Yep. Ruby's athletic skills +4. That's why we have her on the treadmill. Okay, we're making some headway. We're about to get there, so one of the things that I know I'm going to need to do is run some heavy watt wire all the way back up to here. I will do. And heavy watt joint plate right there. Oop-a-doop and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da to that. Like I knew I would need to do. And then I'm also going to need to do with, I think, igneous rock will be the best. Oh. I don't need to worry about that for that part. That's just the regular pipe. Yeah, that can be... Well, you probably don't want it to boil in there. Not that I think it will, but that's for the fresh water. It's 4. We don't want 4. Let's do construction. Yeah, all of that. All of that be more than a 4, please. Get that done sooner rather than later. And I locked Ruby in here until she did her job, just because I really did not want her walking out until that was for sure a done deal. But now that she's done her thing, we will let her out. And I actually think we want to make it to where she can't go back down. I know we need that dig, but you are just too slow. Okay. Oh, we have idle duplicates on this side. Interesting. Let's some more copper and a ladder so that they can finish that ceramic. That should keep them occupied for a little while. I keep watching this pool and being like, can I mop that yet? Can't mop that yet. Don't know why. Abe wasn't delivering water if he had plenty to not do. Idle. I don't know, I guess I'm just gonna let you guys have a peaceful time. Sweep. Do some sweep. Sweep that. Yes. You can find some stuff to do. Sweep that. Yes. Sweep that. Sweep all the things. Sweep all these seeds. Yes. Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm gonna watch an oil well be built. It's like another thing that I know I'm gonna need to do though is get a pump. And we might need to send over some gold for that. Might need more than gold if I'm being honest. I don't know exactly how hot all of this stuff is gonna get. You know, it gets kind of warm. Unreachable dig. Is that diamonds? Very difficult. We need ruby back down. Blah. Blah. Whatever. Okay, pump. I think for now, let's see. I have not yet built any steel. How much do you take? 400? I have not yet queued up steel, but let's do 4 steel. Didn't mean to cancel that mid-progress. Stinky? Stinky, why do you have nothing to do? Should I empty? Give you some storage. Why is there water in there? Where did this water come from? This confuses me. Is it leaking through there? I don't know. Yes, we'll, for now, I think, dig a spot right there and put the pump when we get the steel right there. And we can get some insulated pipe. Start queuing that up. Run all the way. All the way to right there. What's the best way to get you down? Yeah, like that, I guess. Yeah. And do a liquid bridge. Oh, we like ran out of igneous. We're gonna run out of igneous. Fun. Will that fit there? I believe so. There. Now we wait and figure out where to get more igneous. Is this igneous? That is igneous. Just dig a bunch of that. Yeah, like so. Yep. And wait. So the answer for the one-wayness of this appears to be a great big no. I don't know exactly how to use plug slugs then. One, I think we can kill all that wire. And I guess we're running heavy watt wire. We'll do a joint plate and connect you like so. Just because why not, I guess. So I just finished the oil well. Oh, cat unplugged my headphones because he wants to hang out and he sits on the wires. There we go. Yeah, just connected the oil well, so we got some water coming through. Not a lot. I'm not sure why. I have queued up the pump. Probably gonna have to do a lot of digging. Ruby, we thank you for your service, but do not come back in here until you have spent much time on a treadmill. Oh, goodbye, Slickster. Yeah, someone can dig there, just not Ruby. Abe, being idle. We can probably queue iron ore forever again. Back up. Why? Porque no water? It looks undone here for some reason. That's different, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure how that happened. Maybe when I was changing the liquid bridge. Yeah, that was probably it. Whatever. It's gonna chug on up through there. We can deconstruct some more ladders and build some more tiles. Just keep everyone busy. They demolished and rebuilt this statue as a masterpiece. Give people some better morale. But now we just gotta wait for power. And plumbing. Power and plumbing. Hey, plug slugs be powering this thing in the middle of the night. That be good. Let's see. Crude oil is at 180 degrees. It toasty. That's what it is. Is it toasty? And there's the save. We're still waiting on some plumbing. Do a nice high priority on all this because I would really like some oil. I would just love some oil. That would be amazing. What's cooking here? A wire? How is there still a wire? I'm not sure you're supposed to do that wire. But no, F2. I do want to deconstruct this thing as soon as those batteries are drained and some new ones are built. Oh, is this going to be it? Oh, is this finally it? A few cycles later. Part of it had to be insulated, but oh, there we go. Only little tiny droplets right now because power is not a thing. But as soon as the cycle ends and the slugs go to sleep, I think they each do 1,600 right now. Save the baby. So that'll be a bit of juice. But we got a little tiny blorp going up. Yeah. Meanwhile, Ruby over here still has -1 to athletics. So you're just gonna live there. That's your home now. I would love to get a rancher in here. Should go ahead now that we're not in a mad rush to build pipe. Get one of those in there. We're starting to build up oxygen in these tanks, with less of a reason for them to have to go down here. I expect we'll get a little bit more. It's about to hit the spot. Let's switch over to this side for it. So it should come through here. Hit the tank. Ups the speed a bit. Pass right through, because of course, and start filling up the refineries. Ooh. Little bits at a time. I'm actually not sure if that will reach all the duplicants. I might need to move them over. We'll find out when we first send someone up here. Yeah, now that we got the plug slugs sleeping. 1,600 each, that's nice. Batteries are super full. This thing should just be chugging away. Get a nice little bit. Yeah. In fact, I think I will queue up another battery just to make use of those slugs. Another battery or 2. Because that drains fast when Ruby's not running in on her wheel. We'll have to let everyone in to build those. But with her -1 athletics, she's probably not making a huge difference there. But yeah, that's going to die here in a bit. Let's see. To fabricate, operate. Do we have an operator? Outside world. Yeah. You don't live here. Ooh, it's feathering. Let's just up the priority just a little bit. But yeah, we got a full line now. More research done. I'm just plinking away at some of them. I got this automation. I got memory toggle now that I don't need it. I did molecular forge, soda fountain, and space stuff. But I think we're gonna pause on the research just for a little while. And I think we might also want to not be running that here in a bit, because these things do swallow a bit of power. We'll see. How are you not detecting the the what? I guess we'll just throw down another one there and see what happens. Okay, see, like that one worked. That one can sense that duplicate. I'm guessing that they queue up for the operation right there. Just outside of its range, but let's see. Are you working in a well-lit workspace? Yes! So they both are a little bit more efficient with that. And we got petroleum. And I have this tank set up. I don't know if I explained that, but if ever this thing gets full, and we can set that to something. Oh, let's just type it in 75. If ever that gets full, that turns those things off, so we don't have duplicants just running it for a little while and then the pipe getting backed up. But yes, that's nice. That's nice. It does my heart good. It's been waiting so long. Oh. Yes. Yes. I extended the CO2 line just because I figured I might actually have trouble there. I don't know if it'll vent out of there super easy. Yeah, overpressured already. Yeah, kind of figured that would happen. Pipe blocked. Say what? Say what? Am I really gonna have to go in here and do a crazy thing like this? I think I'm going to. So only got one working. Yeah, priority 9, all that, please. Clocks. There we go. Our first little wonderful glob of plastic to open up the world of yes, Harold, I feel your joy. I know. I know. I've been waiting for this moment. Ooh. Yes. Yes. And then, while I have you all here, just on a real nice high priority, if you could deconstruct those. Yes, please. And then we'll connect that little bit. Yes. Don't stop now. So now that's working. I don't know why, but it just wasn't merging the packets as they went over that one spot. But with this, there we go. 3 plastic machines running at once. Now the only question is, can I keep the petroleum up? Can we make enough petroleum? But oh, look at that! Look at that jump. That's steam turbine. We don't have 200 kilograms yet, but soon we can make mini pumps. How much does a mini pump take? Gas mini pump 50. So we need to send some plastic over. I think the best way that I can actually manage this is to do one of those and one of these and turn off manual use, and then I can individually tick things over as I need to. Sandstone? What's the sandstone nonsense? We are a granite household. Thank you very much. But yeah, then the auto sweeper will just move. I can limit this with the little slide bar that'll show up. And then after it's gotten enough supplies in there, click over whatever I need to move on this and it'll move it over. And I can move over just a nice simple 50 kilograms of plastic. I see all the ticks happening, all the little bladoops as I get enough plastic to start building some of these things. I'm still waiting the magic one. It's the steam turbine. And then I need to figure out how I'm gonna actually use that steam turbine. Where I'm gonna put it. Like, I could put it right here. Actually, I don't know if I have enough room. I don't think I left myself enough room with this thing being here. I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty sure a steam turbine is 4, and then because an aqua tuner is 2, so I need at least 2, and then a floor right there. Food. So we got enough plastic to make some food stuff. I don't know what takes 200 kilograms. Oh, critter trap takes 200 kilograms. You know what else takes 200 kilograms? Steam turbine. Okay, so I do have enough room. I have, two squares for the aqua tuner, and then a floor. So that would be sitting like that. And I could start. I wouldn't need the cooling loop. I wouldn't need any of this. Oh, the options overwhelm me. We got volcano, but lava is tricky to manage. Oh, glorious day, because, you know, we also can use that to get closer to super sustainable, of which we're a little over halfway. Goodness gracious, this thing is like just gimping me so hard with the power. Like, I've actually lost power a few times on this base, just letting things go through, and I've lost all my rad bolts. Because if you just have iron queued up endlessly, this thing will suck down all this power. Like, the batteries look full now. They aren't always. But yeah, I think that is enough for now. A little over an hour. But we got plastic. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And I will see you in the next episode. Out.